Hey guys, I've been just thinking about what's happening and why things are happening. Um, the enemy is taking great joy of the pain that have caused me and caused my family. And since they murdered my mother, um, I feel like everything is pre-planned. They attacked my mother in her throat and attack her various ways. Uh, to spread her cancer. Everything was done by design. It was very tactical. And even when the ambulance showed, they took her to that hospital. It's called Jarvinsky Hospital in Hamilton. That my mom didn't like going there in the first place. And all of a sudden, this ambulance want to take her there. We thought it was really weird. I've been really reflecting, thinking about what happened to my mother, and I was trying to prevent it from happening. But I feel like the enemy is have a lot of resources to make things happen what they want to. They playing God and they acting high almighty, you know, and they're taking great joy from our pain, and just they're enjoying, collecting all the pain of pain energy and suffering through the loss of our mother. I feel like I will never be the same again, you know, because I lost the one thing that meant a lot to me, and I cannot take this back, and I cannot undo what happened to my mother, and they, I wished that my mother didn't have to die. But I realized that from talking to other target individuals on this platform on YouTube, that they've lost their parents through the same thing. They use a weapon of cancer and stuff and other form of diseases and nanotechnology, and basically they take you down by using a lot of nanotechnology to demobilize you and have those witches and wizards to take you know shots at you, and my pain will never go away. I know I have said I've created prayers that I forgive the enemy what they've done, and I wanted the Creator, to be judge of that. But deep inside, in my heart, I just feel like I've never really forgave him. I know I'm saying I forgive him, but I just can't fully forgive him because in my heart, they hurted our family very, very much, caused them all a lot of pain. My mom, she suffered, and it was done intentionally. You know, when she was taken in for regular checkup, and the doctor was intentionally trying to spread the disease by uh, using metal rods and trying to puncture the cancer tumors in her stomach, which they knew quite well if they would do that would spread in her body, and that's exactly what happened. My mom stopped eating, and they gave her steroids, and they knew steroids would weaken your immune system. And that what we came to learn that after my mom's death, this was done to her to kill her sooner, because the doctor told my sister that your mom is gonna die in 2 weeks, and that's exactly what happened. Because I guess that hospital they have doctors are working for the government who are receiving paychecks to kill people. They're given permission to commit crimes against humanity, against not just my mother, just a lot of people. You know, the death of a person it worth more to these people because probably my mom had life insurance on her name that we didn't know about. That why they wanted her to be buried in Canada. And this is exactly what happened. These people, they don't really care about anything but money. I will never forgive. I will never forgive, and I will never um, move on from this because I know how these people think, and they're so manipulative to mislead my family by reading my family thoughts and stuff like that, or listen to our phone conversation when we talk about they come in a dream and trying to show something in a dream, trying to mislead our family. I know when they come in a dream and try to talk about, they set up a scenario about exactly what we're talking about, you know, and trying to pretend, they basically pretend that that dream is factual when it's indeed is like run by artificial intelligence, and it's run by certain people trying to make us believe those dreams are coming from God and the Creator. I know the bullshitter when I meet one. My family is the one who is gullible. They don't know a bullshitter because they never experienced a bullshitter before. You know what I'm saying? My family are good people, and what's happened to them is not fair, and they still being manipulated in such a way. And I know they are manipulated, and the enemy could never manipulate me. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what they're made of. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not impressed. What's happening or what they've done. It's in, it's unethical and beyond illegal. And uh, to be so devious, to carry on such a um, such a lies and fabrication by making our family believe that like um, what's happening is coming from God. What's happening is not coming from God. It's coming from program run by people who like to manipulate. This is exactly what it is in a nutshell. And when I go on YouTube and I people from who working for the enemy telling me to move on, and I should not be dwelling on this. And I tell them, my mom just died. My mom was not died. She was killed. And you telling me to move on? It's not your mother. If your mother died, if your mother was killed, you would have a different feeling. I guess if you were close to your mother or to your parents or whatnot, you would feel more pain when you lose something. It means a lot to you. So I wish people or other target individuals on YouTube would come wouldn't come to me and downplay my feeling. You know what I'm saying? How I feel about the loss of my mother is my business. It's my sole business. I don't want anybody to come and say, you need to move on and you need to stop thinking about your mother and you need to just kind of dust off and move on. Like what I've lost is like an animal, like a cat or a dog or something like that. It's a human being. The creator, my creator, plus, my creator, my mom and dad, and the will of the creator, uh, our creator God, and it's tough. So you can't come and telling me to move on. Why can't people just die in the natural causes? It shouldn't be like taken out and expect me to move on. I'll move on at my own terms, not because someone said so. And it doesn't matter who, you know? I'm very disappointed of what happened to my mother. I'm very disappointed that I was fooled for so long living in Canada. I can't believe I wasted a lot of years living in a country that hate black people, hate people of color, who hate us because of a reason they know why. You know what I'm saying? God favors us among all nations, and this is why we've been hated by these people. You know what I'm saying? They made people believe for so long their black was something horrible. You know, black is something, you know, not to be proud of, and they are always trying to make these black people act a certain way, being controlled by these people, generating money like money machines, stealing their ideas and stuff, and make them feel less human. You know, when people used to rub me the wrong way, when I used to hear, you know, someone like says, you know, a black person is less of a person than a white person or other ethnic groups. It's just fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I just see things for they are, for what's for they really are. And my opinion is not going to be changed. And I've, whatever I feel like, I'm going to express it. I just feel like what happened, what's happening to us, is very wrong. You know what I'm saying? Why can't these people, take their own family, sacrifice your own family? I'd be happy with that because it's your choice. You do it to your own family, but don't do it to my family. It's wrong. You know what I'm saying? We're not we're not playing ritual bullshit. We're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We're not in an occult. We have nothing to do with it. You can't just write people off. It's not it's not your, you know, you can't just write people off because you want to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not God. You're yourself. You're gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna face the music. You know. I believe judgment is gonna come and it's gonna rain on you, like, you know, like hailstorm. You know, you'll be plugged into a machine, and you will never wake up from this coma, and you're gonna suffer through it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's not gonna be a quick death. Just remember that. I will always remember that. Suffering will come to you.